It was really a question of life and death. As I basically, it was the first lockdown, a very strange time, very strange space for the entire world, and silence, this absolute silence everywhere. So within this silence, silence can be deafening, but also silence creates an opportunity to, or maybe gives you the urge to react. So I basically called a friend, a contemporary artist, and I said, listen, he was of course locked down somewhere else. I said, let's do a project together. 20 days, you do something, I do something, and we don't communicate. And then, okay, 21 is more interesting than 20 and more interesting than 22. So basically it came out of, yes, urge to say something. Yes, to say something, to maybe die creating, not in silence. 21 days. So basically, it's a film that was absolutely, it came intuitively. There was nothing really, the only rule was 21 days. I will shoot it for 21 days, and 21 days I will shoot what I see, what I think, how I feel, etc., etc. So yes, every day I would write something, and then I would find the right framing to shoot it. It's first time that I see the film on the big screen. And first time that I understood how you think it's absolutely unconnected, like certain chapters, but actually you understand that everything fits the whole. And that was absolutely, absolutely by hazard, or maybe absolutely following and trusting my intuition, and trusting the emotion, the experience I was going through at the moment. It is very interesting, the creative process. I really, when I created this film, when I shot this film, there was no back idea to it. Oh yeah, I will project it. Actually, it was something very personal that will probably stay in my own archives, and maybe I will release it once I'm dead. So it was absolutely not, and maybe because of this thinking, maybe I allowed myself to bear it all, to strip myself of all restrictions and ideas about how a film should be, how I should be, what can I show, what can I say. In a way, it gave me an absolute freedom to play. And that is so valuable. So valuable. I learned so much from it. I think I will never be same again. As I said, it was never a film to be shown. And then actually two things happened. I have a friend in New York, and he said to me, we were talking on Zoom, and he said to me, you know, Teona, you are more interesting than your films. And I'm like, fuck. You know? And then I had another one who told me, she said to me, Teona, you need to be more braver, you know, you have to, you know, more audacious. And at this time, I actually was already, the film was finished. And I said, okay, maybe I should be. So I was actually promoting the Happiest Man in the World. I was in Roma, and I had, I don't know if I should say this. This is the personal story behind how the film ended up at Giornate. So I had a lunch with Cedric and his partner Andrea, and during the conversation we were talking about bravery and what we are brave to do or not. And then at that moment I said, listen, Cedric, I have a film. Would you like to see it? So he saw it, and then, yes, then they invited the film. And then when they invited the film, it took me months to persuade myself that actually I dare to show it. And then 1 month before coming to Venice, every day waking up and say, Teona, you can do this. And today, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And I think for us, especially women, I think it's important that we, yes, liberate ourselves from preconceived notions of how we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to be, are we accepted or not. I'm just so tired of it. Yes, it's beautiful not to be free. It's beautiful to be free. Mother, it's a story that happens in the 40s, after Second World War in Calcutta, India, and it is 7 days in the life of Mother Teresa before she becomes Mother Teresa. She's 40 years old then. So it is very intimate, small story that is stationed in a very, very perturbating time of changes. You know, end of Second World War, partition of India, Bengali famine. So it is a story also about very ambitious woman, young woman, who, who is bored with the established conditions, and she goes against them. So goes for whatever she believes in. So this film, where we are good. Actually, we are good. We are good. I had a little moment where I would apply to funds, and people would say to me, Teona, aren't you afraid to make this film? How do you dare to speak of a saint? You know, because we basically show the human side of a saint. You know, saints are human also, and they are ambitious, and etc., etc. And I remember I was presenting the film in front of a commission. I said, of course, they asked me, aren't you afraid? I said, well, I must be brave. If I'm not brave, if you as a filmmaker and an artist are not brave, who will, if I don't do it, who will do it, you know? I think this is my motto, you know, just do it. So yes, and now at one moment things started opening up. So actually we will shoot, as everything goes good, end of May. We have most of the cast, and it will be, well, I can't wait to make this film. I've been actually preparing it for 9 years. It is my baby. It's a baby that's been growing. So I think I need to give it a birth. Please let me give birth to this child.